I'm Emily Kurze, the Director of Education Services, and I lead InfluxDB University and all of our training efforts here at InfluxData. In previous roles, I've taught enterprise SCADA configuration training, and I've worked for a few foundations supporting open source training and certification programs for technologies like Linux, Hyperledger Fabric, and Kubernetes. I think my favorite part of my role here at InfluxData is I get to work with a really cross-functional team. I get to work with our amazing product managers, our really talented engineers and developers, and our really enthusiastic developer advocate team. It really takes all of us. Today I want to talk to you about how we think about learning here at InfluxData, then how we're supporting that mission today. And then we'll wrap up with some news and some plans for the future, so let's begin. InfluxData has always been committed to helping our users get started more quickly and build better applications. We measure this as time to awesome, and this passion for our users drives all of our decision-making and guides everything we do. Time to awesome is something we think about every day, no matter what department we work in. So what does that mean for training? Enabling our users to be successful is a core part of the InfluxDB DNA. And that's been true from the beginning, long before I joined 2.5 years ago. Today, we deliver training content in a number of ways. Why? Because everybody learns differently. So we want to make sure that we have different methods and modalities to suit different learning styles. Let's start with our technical video shorts. You might know this as our Meet the Developer series. These videos offer you a technical deep dive into a specific topic, typically in a couple of minutes and definitely under 5 minutes. And the cool thing is they're delivered by the developers building these technologies, so you're getting the information straight from the source. If you haven't checked them out yet, I definitely recommend it. We also offer weekly live trainings. These are rotating topics, and typically you think of them as like an overview. So we talk about time series fundamentals, InfluxDB, Telegraph, IoT, and some others. The really great thing is you have the opportunity to have live Q&A. So if you need more interaction, that may be the place for you to start. We also offer in-person training, like the InfluxDays training. We've offered training at InfluxDB on the road and other events. And new this year, we've launched an entire catalog of e-learning so that you can learn at your own pace on your own schedule. 2022 has been an exciting year for training at InfluxData. We felt like it was really time to unify our training resources. So earlier this year, we launched InfluxDB University. It's allowed us to expand our free training resources in a really big way. If you haven't visited our digital campus yet at influxdbu.com, let's talk a little bit more about what InfluxDB University is today before I spill the beans on what's coming next. In case you didn't know, the InfluxDays training that happened earlier this week, including our virtual Telegraph training and our advanced Flux training that's coming up in London next week, those were all brought to you by InfluxDB University. Part of InfluxDB University initiative has been to launch an e-learning portal so that you can learn on your own schedule. Oh, and did I forget to mention? It's free. We don't want there to be any obstacles between you and your success. These trainings are delivered by InfluxDB experts, both within the company and from the community at large. So there's no more hunting through YouTube to try to create your own ad hoc curriculum. You have one home for all of your InfluxDB training needs. These courses were really designed for asynchronous learning. So we have video lessons, text lessons, we have knowledge checks to make sure you're understanding the concepts, and a number of hands-on labs. Because at the end of the course, we don't want you to just understand the concepts, we actually want you to be able to do them yourself. And since we've added asynchronous training, we've created a dedicated learner community so that you have a forum where you can interact with other learners and other instructors. We really want to make sure that this is available to you when you need it. And after years at home, we finally brought training back on the road. InfluxDB University has been part of our regional US and European roadshows earlier this spring and a number of other events. And if you haven't heard about it yet, next week we are launching our new Advanced Flux course in person. So I hope to see some of you in London. Since InfluxDB University launched in March of 2022, we've welcomed over 5,000 learners, and those 5,000 learners have enrolled in over 7,000 courses, which means people keep coming back and exploring new courses and learning new skills, so we really like to see that. And we have awarded over 1,000 badges, but we'll get to that in a minute. In addition to our existing live trainings, these are the new e-learning and live courses we've developed and launched this year. InfluxDB Essentials by Michael and Anais is a great starting point, and it's definitely our most popular course, so if you haven't enrolled yet, you definitely should. I got to work with the Telegraph product management and engineering team earlier in the year to develop data collection with Telegraph. I highly recommend that course, and I hope you can tell we had a lot of fun putting it together. And if you've been confused by Flux, which I know some of you have, Flux, our data scripting language, In past, you might have noticed that we had a live training that was offered over 2 days as a part of InfluxDays. I'm really happy to tell you that that course, which was previously paid, is now available on demand as Beginner Flux and Intermediate Flux, and that's completely available free on demand, so make sure you take advantage of that. And as I mentioned, these courses were built by the experts working on the technology. Our team is super passionate about helping our users learn. If you've explored our catalog and something's missing, please reach out. We'd love to think about it for future roadmaps. Some of our live courses give you the opportunity to earn and share digital badges. It's a great way to share your accomplishments and potentially advance your career. So what courses qualify? Any courses 100 level and up. Our verified courses include knowledge checks and labs, because really we want to be confident that you've got the skills. We've partnered with Kurze to issue these badges. They're a trusted and industry-leading platform. Once we award you a badge, you can share it on your LinkedIn, your website, your professional portfolio, or anywhere you want. So with the badging platform, it allows you to manage your whole portfolio of digital badges, more than just the ones you get from InfluxData. And the cool thing is, when someone clicks on your badge, it takes them to a page that tells them what you had to do to earn those badges, what criteria, and what skills you've gained in the process. We've already awarded over 1,000. Will you be next? All of InfluxData has rallied behind InfluxDB University, and I'm so pleased to have the support. It's been such a team effort, and the team has worked really hard to bring it to you. We really care about our users. And we've been so grateful to have such a positive response from the community. We've heard that InfluxDB University has helped expand skill sets within organizations and help ramp up new hires. Even here at InfluxData, it's a part of new hire onboarding, and we've even heard from some job candidates that they've enrolled in InfluxDB University to help better understand the platform before their interviews. So that's a little bit about what we've been doing the last year, but I bet you're interested in to hear what's coming next for InfluxDB University. So what can you expect? For the remainder of 2022 and into early 2023, we're going to keep launching new free on-demand courses. Some of those topics include InfluxDB Essentials in Spanish, time series fundamentals, working with client libraries, and more. We'll also be rolling out use case-based training for different verticals, maybe smart cities, container monitoring, and some other ideas. Do you have a course you want to know? Please let us know. We really appreciate your feedback. We've heard from learners that they want some advanced topics. We'd love more details on what advanced topics you're interested in. And we'll still do our weekly live trainings. We'll continue to roll out updates. We'll launch new courses. And also we'll be expanding to take InfluxDB U to in-person at more events, roadshows, and corporate meetups. Since we launched InfluxDB University, the #1 question we've gotten is, well, what about certification? Today, I'm thrilled to announce that we're adding professional certification next year. This is a really big leap forward for training at InfluxData, and we hope that it supports your career advancement. This first certification will focus on core skills for developers and practitioners working with InfluxDB. We're still figuring out the specifics, so stay tuned for our channel for updates. Certification is a really big undertaking, and we can't do it alone. So, spoiler alert, the InfluxDB community will play a key role in certification development. You can still expect more live trainings and new courses in the middle part of next year, and material aligned to this new certification. Finally, towards the end of 2023, we're excited to let you know that we have plans to launch an advanced InfluxDB certification. This certification will be for users who have cultivated deep experience in building with InfluxDB. The specifics are still under wraps, but we're expecting strong Flux skills to play a major role. Again, the training content machine will continue to improve and expand the existing catalog. Hopefully you're excited to hear that we're launching certification next year. As an open source company, it's really important that we build this in partnership with you, our users. And I've got one more announcement for you today. Today we're launching the InfluxDB Certification Community Working Group. This working group, which will include InfluxData staff, will help shape the direction of the InfluxDB certifications. We feel like the community brings valuable insight from a user perspective on what to include and what not to include. So if you're excited about certification, please consider getting involved. You can email me at university@InfluxData to learn more and get an application to join the working group. I'm really excited about this program, and I hope you are too, and I look forward to working with many of you. Finally, how else can you get involved? If you haven't already, I recommend visiting InfluxDBU.com to view our upcoming live trainings and our entire free on-demand catalog. Join the dedicated course community forums to chat with other students and instructors, and you can scan the code on your screen to grab your free account and get started learning new skills today. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you in class.